So this video right here is for people that's been through a lot and it don't stop and it just keeps coming. And I've been through a lot and it don't stop and it keeps coming. So I was gonna make a video when I was all set up and everything, but it ain't never gonna happen like that. So let's just start the first video off like this with the channel. Um, my name is Ronnie, and this is my dog Moose. So let's go. So what I noticed is that sometimes I pray, right? And I pray for certain things, and they come, but they come hard. And they don't come like how I wanted them to come. They come too hard. They come. They just come too hard. But they come. And since they come, it gives me the chance to move on, to pray about something else, to do something else. Because I've been in that phase where I was stuck. And when I was stuck, I couldn't move on to the next phase, you know? I couldn't move on to the next phase. And right now I'm just trying to make videos just to make videos, just to document and help other people. Because I seen my friends give up in life, and I seen my coworkers give up and doubt in life. And I'm usually the person everybody calls for some help or for some advice. And recently, I figured out that in my stage and age in life, and other adults or young adults, they don't really want to hear no advice. And I could see where I could help a person and tell a person how I could see how I could help somebody, right? But they ain't trying to hear that. So I had this friend a long time ago where it broke my heart because I knew how to help him, but he didn't want to listen. And long story short, well, he turned into like a crackhead, and I would see him roaming the streets, and it just broke my heart, you know? Me and him grew up together, and we had plans, and till today, they don't even know where he's at. They see him sometimes, and he went through a lot too. Like, he saw his dad, pass away. He saw it in front of his eyes, and we went to a concert one time when we were 16, and he took some pills, and he just went crazy after that. And it was just like I don't know. It just broke my heart. So when I see people nowadays and they have little problems, and I think, I know what to do, I know what to say, I know how I can help them, it like breaks my heart again, So it's just like, I'm kind of tired of that. I'm tired of that, so I'm gonna take it to the YouTube. I'm gonna take it to the video section, because I'm tired of seeing people that I know personally just not get it. So hopefully you can get it, and you can move on to the next chapter of your life, But what I think is that, back to what I was saying, how I feel like recently, like, this whole world's trying to crush me. Like, the more I go into God, the more the world is trying to crush me. And the more tougher I get, and the more hard and resilient I get to where I just can't give up. I got so much people relying on me that giving up just ain't even an option. And when I had zero people dependent on me, when it was just me, I felt like I had my ancestors that needed me to push forward. I had that friend that turned into a crackhead. Even though he didn't see me, I needed to push forward for him. And that's how it probably is for you. It probably is for you where either you're alone or either you got a group of people that depend on you, like a family, like a wife, like kids. And they just don't got time to see you sad. Um, it's not that I'm sad, but I have emotions like you have emotions where sometimes and you gotta dip into your emotion to get through. Like you just can't hit the weed or hit the drink or hit the corner and do this and that. You hear that? That's a rat. There's like a little rat in my garage. And the other sounds is chicks. Cause I have chickens too. And in the incubator I got some chicks hatching. But that was a rat. I could tell the difference. So I recently cleaned up my whole life. Like I cleaned up all the things where I I was always a clean person, like not clean like cleanliness or nothing like that, but I felt like I always was doing good. Like I didn't do XYZ, so I ain't like them. I always felt like that. Like I'm a little better than them because I don't do that. I don't cheat on my wife, so I ain't like them. But that wasn't the right way of thinking, you know. And once I figured that out, I started figuring out what what was really wrong with me, what I really needed to clean up. And in the future, in the other videos, I'll let you guys know how I cleaned that up or how I did what I had to do. But now that everything is like healing and clean with me, the only thing dirty right now is my garage. My garage is filthy. My garage has roaches, has rats, has a bunch of things that I don't need. It's like an accumulation of things from years and years. I got BlackBerry phones, flip phones. I'm throwing away bags. I got my truck full of trash that I just need to go dump. And that's probably it's like that with everybody. You know, some people got damage, emotional damage that they haven't healed in here. And once I started healing that in here, then I was able to see all the other stuff I need to get rid of. All the other things that I don't need. All of the people too that I don't need. And it hurt too, but not really, because when you so hurt, you can't feel no more, you know? You become numb sometimes. Through life, you will become numb to things. You just can't sit and be a victim. If you're a victim, then life will take you, dog. Life will turn you into something that you weren't meant to be. You weren't meant to be a victim. You were meant to be a victor. You got a little story. and I do too. Everybody has a little story that they just had to do or had to be, and that's where a lot of people don't they don't show you that side of them. They only show you the good side, and I'm kind of tired of that too. I'm tired of seeing everybody's good side, and nobody shows you the ugly. And that's why I wanted to do my video in my garage, because I wanted to show you the ugly. Everybody got an ugly side, and nobody shows that ugly side. And they bury that ugly side. But inside of that ugly side is the only way you can change the page to move on to the next chapter of your life. And the next chapter of your life ain't gonna be easy either. It's easy to stay on the ugly side. It's easy to stay where you're at. And you could just keep stuffing stuff in your garage, metaphorically, or in your heart or in your head. And it's easy to just do what you're doing and be what you are. And just stuff all that BS aside. But what you really need is to chill out, reflect, and then move on. Because if you don't move on, then you ain't helping nobody. If you don't move on, you ain't helping your family. You ain't helping the people that depend on you. You ain't helping your line. You got like a line, your family line, and it's all going through you. It's all going through you. If you don't heal before you have kids, if you don't heal before your kids have kids, then you're messing up your line. You see, God, He's like in a dance with the devil. Like, you can't see some stuff that's spiritual. You can't see this whole war that's going on that's invisible to you. And if you keep messing up, then the devil uses that to mess with your line. Now, I'll give you an example of my line. My line, I'll use my dad. You see, my dad, he ain't right. He's kind of like that person, that my friend that I told you about. He's like lost. And my dad, when he was little, he died and came back to life. He fell off a balcony. And I just heard this from his sister. He fell off a balcony when he was like a little kid, like a little boy. And he was dead. And his mama was a nurse, my grandma was a nurse. And he came back to life, right? And his dad, he wasn't right either. He was like a player. And he had another family too. He had multiple families. So my grandpa had a family where all his kids were smugglers. And at the time, they were smuggling stuff through the border. And since he was doing bad, they kind of let the enemy attack his line. And all his sons ended up dead. jail. And nothing prosperous came from that line. So then here comes my dad. And he ain't never really healed. And then here he comes making me. Now when he made me, he was the same way, a player. That's all he cared about. He met my mom and knocked her up, and he bounced. So when he bounced, here I go. Baggage, right? You got baggage too. So how did I break that? That's like God's grace. I don't know. He was watching me the whole time. When I was a little boy, I didn't want to be like my pops. So once I realized who I wanted to marry, I knew I couldn't cheat on her, because I didn't know at the time, but that was gonna mess up my line. But that's not the only baggage I have. I have baggage from the other side of my family. Like you have baggage from your other side of your family too. And that, it took a little longer to cut everything out. And even cut people out. And now I feel at peace. I am at peace. But life don't stop coming at me. And the attacks don't stop coming at me. And they ain't gonna stop. But I'm at peace. I got peace. So that's what I want you to know too. That you might be in the middle of some storm, but you asked for that storm. Take that storm in. The rain's gonna stop. And when the rain stops, are you gonna sit there and stand and be mad because you're wet? Or are you gonna see the place you need to go get more shelter? Are you gonna be able to get out that storm? Because the next storm's coming. Are you still gonna be in the same spot you were next year? Because I spent years being in the same spot. And I spent years with my garage dirty like this. I spent years with my brain and my heart dirty, with anger, with PTSD from the things I've been through, from a chip on my shoulder, not being able to see what the blessings I have in front of me. So disconnect a little bit, disconnect a little bit. Stop watching people's pretty side. When you're in a group, people are just gonna talk about the pretty side. They ain't gonna talk about the ugly. They ain't. So I hope I can help you, with whatever you're going through, because I've been through a lot, and you probably been through a lot, and I ain't been through what you've been through, and there's some things that I ain't been through, and I'm glad I didn't been through those things. There's places that I've been saved out of, and I'm glad I didn't go that way. Like I told you, I've seen that example I use with my friend. That's just one friend. I seen other ones do other things, and I've seen it, So Let's see what else I could think of. So like lately, I told you I've been cleaning, right? Everything, everything's getting thrown away. I'm throwing a lot of stuff away that I shouldn't. I've been saving for later. Things that I thought, oh, I'm gonna do later. I don't want to do them later no more. Things that I'm like, oh, I can keep this